Are you ready for some fun? Are you ready to learn how to make chocolate fudge? Let's begin now. This is really a super recipe which is very healthy and equally tasty. So let's not waste any time and let's get into it. I have got all the ingredients here. So there are dates. You're going to need 2 cups of dates. I have taken half the recipe. This is 1 cup of dates. This is half the recipe, so 5 tablespoons of almond butter. I'll just share with you how to make the almond butter. And this is 2 tablespoons of the coconut butter. And this is about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, raw cocoa powder. I've just kept a pinch of salt. I want to add it to it. It just gives a nice flavor to the whole thing. For the almond butter, all you have to do is roast them in the oven. Roast the almonds in the oven and then let them cool completely. After they are cooled, put it in your grinder jar and just keep grinding. It'll all stick to the sides. Just bring it down and grind. And at some point, it will become fluid like this. So it will be like a thick fluid. So you'll know it just kind of all the oil comes out and gets like this. So I'm going to put these dates. I have removed the pits and I'm going to put these dates into this saucepan and put very little water, boiling hot water, and I'm going to just switch the gas on and we'll cook it for a few minutes, around 5-7 minutes, till these dates all come together and become mushy. Okay, so boiling water and dates, and we'll just cook them till they become mushy and absolutely soft. See that they are all getting completely mushy, and that's how we want them. So I'm just going to cook them a little bit longer and they'll all stick together and become even more mushy now. See how they become one big mush. We just need them to become really nice and soft. And then let the water all dry up completely. I've kept the flame on very low, otherwise they'll burn. Yeah, the idea is to just cook them so that they become very soft and mushy, so that you don't get this date feeling in the mouth. Okay. Now I'm just going to remove it in this and cool it up a little bit. Just cool this completely and then we will blend it with the other ingredients. I'm going to put all this stuff into this blender jar now. Just put everything in. The almond butter, all the almond butter, and the coconut butter, and then the cocoa powder. So if you are like me and you like your chocolate really dark, take a little more than the suggested quantity. And I'll just add a big pinch of salt and put the dates in, and we'll just blend it nicely into one big mush. Okay, so I've blended it all together and this is how it's looking. Okay, it's a nice mush. At this point, if you want, you can add some nuts to it, cashews or almonds or whatever you like. I'm just going to remove all this into this tray. Coming out very easily, so there's not too much of a hassle to do it actually. Okay. Look at this yummy mass. Oh my god, it's smelling also so good, and I can't wait to start eating it. But this is going to have to wait because we have to freeze it for 8 to 10 hours. So we can freeze it and then have it later. So just remove every bit of it so that you are not letting anything go waste. Okay, this is precious dessert. This level it out a little bit. You can decide how thin or thick you want it. I'm not going to make it too thin because then you feel like eating 2 pieces or bigger pieces. I'm going to keep it a little thickish, so that's how I like it. This is enough. Okay. So this fudge is done, and now it goes into the fridge, but I'm just going to cover it up so that there is no water touching this. Yeah, just keep it like this and let it go into the freezer. So now this is the fudge that we had kept inside the fridge, and I'm going to remove it. And then all you have to do is cut it into squares. You can just cut it into squares like this, whatever size you like. These look so good and they taste even better. And then take some of this paper and then just put one in it and wrap it and put them back in the freezer. Whenever you want one, just pick out one and eat it. Actually, let me tell you a secret, this never lasts, you know. You have to do so much control not to eat too many. They're so good, you'll keep on wanting to go back to the fridge again and again. So just be a little careful. Just wrap them so. and this will remind you of your childhood days of eating fudgy chocolate. And now this is even better because it has no dairy. Okay, there.